Law 32. In the void, the quantum void, on a really, really small scale, particle-antiparticle pairs are formed all the time. I step into Abby's apartment. It's cleaner than usual. For every particle that pops out of the void, another particle is formed which resembles it in every way except that it is the complete opposite. She is sitting cross-legged on her floor of her living room. Across from her is another girl. If these two particles ever find their way back to each other, both are annihilated. They disappear without a trace, as if they never existed. She is thicker than Abby. She has a bouncy, jiggly quality to her that barely fits inside her jeans. She's blonde with this vivacious look in her eyes. She is like if a Hugh cow was human, or the perfect candidate for a Hugh cow. Very milkable, if you know what I mean. Emma is the reason that you're not finding Emma, the reason that you're not finding love is you're still attached to this good girl image of yourself, Abby says. Neither of them look over at me, so I sit down at the kitchen counter and play with my phone. In order to become more fully integrated, women must move from the maiden phase, or the little girl phase as I like to call it, into their whore phase. It is the next step of your spiritual evolution. Abby had apparently started a life coaching practice. That makes total sense, the girl says. I feel like I've been waiting around for some Prince Charming to come and save me, but what I really need right now is to save myself. Exactly. What you need to let go of all the conditioning so that you can step into your shadow self. You need to start feeling your villain era. Villain era? Emma questions. Your villain era is the point in your life when you decide to prioritize yourself above everyone else. Of course, there will be people who view your transformation as a threat. The people in your life who have demanded that you betray yourself in order to accommodate them. In their very limited world view, you become the villain. You have to be okay with this. But everyone has always liked me, Emma protests. And that's where the source of your problem lies. You're a people pleaser. What if you just want to be your authentic self? You have to be okay with people not liking you. That's going to be hard. We'll start out easy. Tomorrow, I want you to take a self care day. If you work, call in sick. If you have plans, cancel them. Do whatever it is you truly desire to do, no matter how lazy or selfish it may seem. Really? The girl asked. Really. I'm giving you full permission to do whatever you want. Lay in bed and watch movies all day, go shopping, max out your credit card. Tomorrow, your villain era begins, and I promise you will never look back. Oh my God, thank you so much, Abby. This is exactly what I need. I feel like you really heard me today. I feel like really seen for the first time in my life. Of course, of course. I'm happy to help you, Abby says. You're actually lucky I was able to see you. I've been booked out for months. Oh my God, can I get on your waiting list? Can you let me know if someone cancels again? Emma asks. She loves to say, "Oh my God, for sure. I just can't guarantee anything. I completely understand. Whenever it works out for you. That reminds me, I still need to pay you. Do you take Venmo? Only Cash App. It's Abby Cadabra. Okay, I see you." The girl taps her phone. "Anyway, thanks again. I can't tell you how awesome this was. Really, thank you." "No problem. I'll let you know if anything opens up." "Okay, thanks." The girl pauses awkwardly for a moment and pets her hair. "Well, bye then." She walks towards the door and eyes me suspiciously as she pulls it open. "Bye," Abby says. Emma disappears down the stairs and shuts the door behind her. "Booked out for months," I say, raising a questioning brow. "Scarcity increases value," Abby responds. "You should know that. It's basic economics. Maybe I should be your life coach. You might learn something." "And in what way are you qualified to be a life coach?" I ask. "That's the best thing about life coaching. You don't need to be qualified." The girl just seems so gullible. I know, right? She's rich, too. How much did you charge her? $100. You are really something. People play to people's fantasy, she says, as if quoting something. The girl doesn't want to hear that real change comes from hard work and discipline. It's much easier for her to pay me $100 an hour to tell her that a day of self care is going to solve all her problems. Abby, the life coach. It has a nice ring to it. Abby, the Messiah, she corrected. You want to rip off this bong? I liked hanging out with Abby because she was the least judgmental person I knew. I felt like my whole life someone was always judging me. My parents, my teachers, my girlfriends. The baseline character of who I am was never enough. My whole life had been an act of pretending to be healthy and productive and happy, pretending to want a career to go to and to go to the gym. All of the things I have ever done in my life were because I felt like I should do them. My whole life was filled with shoulds. Shoulds that were put there by other people. Alien shoulds. Shoulds that piled up my brain until in my early 30s I had reached a nearly catatonic state. But when I was with Abby, it was like all the pretenses were laid down. She didn't care if we got drunk and high in the middle of the day. She didn't care if she was blatantly manipulating someone for her own profit. She didn't care if other people didn't like her. Abby did not do things because she should do them, but for the simple reason that she wanted to, right then and there. To my expectation addled brain, hanging out with Abby was a revolution.